Carmorific, what is up? Be able to test in standard as soon as the update drops? Yeah, you could do that. Set up a character, prepare to test it out, see what happens. I think that is definitely a possibility. It would be pretty easy to test, right? You could use combat focus to force it to be fire-based. Grab that node, and then see if you just deal no damage, if it converts all your fire away. It would be a pretty easy test, right? So you could test it within like probably 5-10 minutes of the patch dropping, but you'd delay your league start. But if you want to like plan on starting that, then you could find out early probably. I wonder if the Blue Boys are gone because Lance did the genocide. Don't blame me on that. Don't blame me on that. All right, we're gonna test some League Start Templar for the E-Blade guide. Call it Templar Lance. E-Blade. Get our regex here. I like using the old peewee.re. Go for triple blue, green, red. Oh, we probably should mule, and I should probably set up the live split. Character selection, solo self found, click, mule, classic.
I've not seen a wilderness like this before.
And what else am I forgetting? Put this over here. No mule. Yeah, we're gonna do a mule. Mule good for momentum. What the heck? Do I disable pausing as well? Disabled pausing, correct. You guys want to do a quick wager? Let's do a little prediction. It's been a long time, but do we get sub 2 hour Kitava? So that's Act 5 plus the lab plus all the passive points up to that point. Do we sub 2 our Kitava? I'll give you 5 minutes to place your wager. Sub 2 Kitava is what we'll be wagering on for this run. We're obviously going to go all the way to Act 10, and we can do a second bet for Act 10 afterwards. It's possible to get E-Blade, defensive SFHC. I mean, if you can farm yourself a Foulborn Ghost Wraith, you can actually be pretty tanky. But I mean, but prior to that, you're going to be playing more of a standard caster build, or just something else in respecking. No, Lamau, you don't think I can do it? Well, let's find out. Let's find out. I'm realizing I don't have the right filter on. Okay, I lost a little bit of time, but that's fine. All in on doubt. I believe in you, Lance. Thanks, man. Gonna be just barely over 2 hours. You think so? We haven't really done a lot of like Templar practice in recent history, so we'll see how this one goes. Where is my ignite? Oh my goodness. What was that? Dude, double iron ring, are you kidding me? If I could get a double iron ring like that.
Fine work.
Grab the gloves. Nothing else works here.
Farewell.
I've seen you before. Lion Eyes. Be well.
Streamer client? Oh, come on, guys.
Even death gives no solace.
So we'll get
Tortured land.
Wait, do we not get LE Prolif anymore? Do I have to buy LE Prolif? Because we got the new Holy Hollowed Whoozy Whatsy. Am I losing a Wisdom Scroll here? I'm losing a Wisdom Scroll here. For people watching this as a guide, you will have not the correct support. You'll need to buy Elemental Prolif. Just a heads up. Because it's going to be swapped out Glacial Hammer and LE Prolif for some other thing. The heads up.
My god has no need for my company just yet.
I know. Take care. What little help I can.
We get any 3 blues? We do get a 3 blue. Nice, okay.
Fine.
Rolling magma. Get anything else I need? 3 blue up here, even better. Okay. Purchase. Movement speed, movement speed. Take this because it's better than what I currently have.
Farewell.
Dark Chromas, love your vids. Thanks, man. Are you starting E-Blade or just testing? I'm not starting it. I'm updating my E-Blade guide. E-Blade got nerfed. It's still very strong, so I'm going to update the guide to showcase the differences. For people that are curious about, does it work anymore? Can I still play this? Because a lot of people like the E-Blade. So I want to just update the guide. I'm going to be starting... I want to do something new. I want to do Reliquarian, but I'm waiting for GGG Natalie posted that they'll do a little preview thing for E-Blade, or sorry, not E-Blade, sorry, for Reliquarian Monday GG time, which is like Sunday our time, so and basically tomorrow, and then we can actually see what we can build around. So the next option is we try hard and do a Relic of the Plaqued Glad start, which I might still make a I might we'll see how much time we have. We could make a guide for that too, because that would be an insane starter. I could have Arcane Surge at this point, couldn't I? I get Arcane Surge, don't I? As a Templar? I guess if you get a 3 blue this early on, you should probably do that, right? Bit of a misplay on my part. Lance, I missed you. Thanks, RJ Chiller. How you doing, man? Are you gonna run ASAP this time? If you do an E-Blade start, yes. That's a really good way to get some initial currency, upgrade a couple items, and then go into maps. That's what I recommend. Is there any cliff over here? No cliff means we should keep going. But for Reliquarian, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really decided. Okay, we get Arcane Surge here. Okay, that works. Whoops, need to stop misclicking. Purchase. No mana flask, unfortunate. Goat's horn. 1 to 4. That might be a waste, but whatever. Holy Flame Totem, Frost Blink. We need Shield Charge.
While we live, we are blessed.
We need Flame Wall. I forgot about Flame Wall. Wall, there we go.
God hasn't abandoned us.
We gotta be pretty close to leveling. Probably worth to do whatever the campaign zone, whatever the campaign Mirage thing is. Enact in the mud flats, just so we're level 4 by this zone. I need to not level up Arcane Surge anymore. So the new side area in either Act 1 will have a 4 link, didn't he? He said a binding orb, I think. So yeah. We'll see what that entails. Yeah, it definitely would be nice to get that level a little bit sooner, so I'm not like doing the gems middle of this zone. We kill blue pack for some XP. Try to maintain our levels. And my axe. Yo, Ghost Daddy, appreciate the TV. Is E-Blade still good? Yeah, I think E-Blade is still good. The blue pack again. We need the int from our notable. Get our goat's horn, and then we'll go kill Dweller. And then we'll use the Dweller item to upgrade our wand and hopefully get some flat. The attack speed will feel better. The attack speed is good for an attack-based E-Blade setup, and it's a much smaller nerf to attack-based E-Blade. The nerf was to Battle Mage E-Blade is what it was. The attack speed, I think, is still weaker than the ES was, even for attack-based, but it's a much smaller nerf for that build. Much smaller. Alright, we're on target here. Woe Essence, nice. That means we get spell damage. That's not even the right one. Whoops. Okay, let's go ahead. Combustion, nice. Sell random garbage. Flat to chaos, spell damage, and nothing else useful. Honestly, not great, but let's get a mana flask. Let's sell our extra life flasks.
While we live, we are blessed.
Let's grab our passive point.
Farewell.
And we are on our way to Brutus. And hopefully, Brutus goes well. I might need more life flasks, honestly. We'll get the attack and cast speed first, because quality of life. It also allows to equip faster attacks when we get that dex. I don't know if I get faster attacks though as a Templar. I actually don't think I do. We don't get faster attacks until
Belief is the strongest metal of all.
until Ciosa or X6. Probably gonna skip Ciosa though. I don't think we need it. Need a library? Yeah, I think we'll just wait until Wait, do I get haste as a Templar? If I don't get haste as a Templar, I might do library to get haste and faster attacks. Use it double speed. We do not have movement speed boots, so we need to start looking for those as well. I've been leveling. Oh, dang it. I've been leveling up the Arcane Surge. That is unfortunate. You really want to level 1 Arcane Surge. You want to try to not to level that up. So we kind of messed up there. Because we would proc it in 1 Frostwing and just always have the 20 cast speed. Hard not to do that when the button to level up all is so convenient.
Your answer's here, heretic.
Why is he playing a nerf skill? Because nerf doesn't mean it's bad. Nerfed means it got balanced. And quite frankly, E-Blade is still very strong. Also, we're not league starting. I'm just updating the guide for it.
You will know my misery. Come and share it with me. Let me embrace you.
Rest now, tormented soul.
Let me embrace you.
For some. Take care.
Please don't be a bad mana flask.
Yes?
We get a good life flask, maybe. 3 wisdom scrolls we can. I don't know if that's worth it right now, but I'm gonna call it worth it. This guy gives me Vitality, Leap Slam, Clarity, Flame Dash. I'm gonna take Flame Dash, actually. Flame Dash is nice to get, like, over large gaps later on. Flame Dash is convenient in the future for us. What would you start if you're gonna go Frost? If I was gonna go Frost, I'd want to go Occultist. The Frost is honestly, I know if you look at that int nerf, you might think Frost got nerfed, but the Frost version I actually liked a lot was a cast on crit Occultist with Elegant Hubris. So no int scaling, and I still got that build to like 25-30,000 ES. Cast on crit. So I would start a Elementalist probably, and then swap to an Occultist. Because Elementalist League start is just like, it's freaking unmatched. It's such a like clean league start. So get some early progression. And then swap over once you get the amulet, basically. Amulet's gonna initially be like 10D though, because it's behind Uber Dread. It's common drop, so it'll become saturated in the market. But initially it'll be expensive, so it depends how early you want to swap. eBay update? Yep, we're gonna do an E-Blade update. Just doing the campaign run. Try to do a little bit better run than I have the previous times. So people that want to follow the build have a good example of how to play it. I don't think I have the portal yet. I kind of messed that up. Hopefully I have a waypoint there, or I really messed up. Do I have a waypoint? I do. Okay. Well, it's not too bad. The graveyard wasn't too far, so... not that much backtracking. Am I gonna try the new holy skills? Right now I'm leaning towards doing the new Shock Nova with Reliquarian, but I gotta be honest, I just kind of want to see the new Reliquarian. Most likely I'm gonna be playing Reliquarian. I just haven't decided what type of Reliquarian yet, you know? Okay, is this not a dead end? Appears to be not a dead end. Nice. Blue pack, we'll kill these for some XP real quick. Dude, Templar Tree is so good for a league start. That Ellie damage, chance to ignite, all res, like that node is just like everything you want early game. It's literally just everything you want. It's all that and a bag of chips. Dead end. Click Terminus S, then go. I'm definitely not playing Flicker Strike. No, sir. Alright. Campaign, not too bad. 21-minute Act 1, and we'll take those. We'll absolutely take those. Dex, region, honestly, I'm gonna take that over my current one I have. Because our current one has no stats. Can I have movement speed? No movement speed. Can I have movement speed? No movement speed. Let's try to gamble movement speed, honestly. Gamble, boots. Intelligence. Mana. Movement speed. There we go. Enough to gamble anything else. Some other stats we can put on. That'll be more than what we have. That's probably worth the gold to gamble movement speed boots early on if we don't have them yet. Gambling next patch. I highly doubt gambling is going to feel much different for early game. I mean, early game, it's literally just you're trying to get like your 4-link, you know? Well, okay, gambling for like two-handed axes for a weapon league start, that'll feel worse for sure, but for a start like this, I don't think it's gonna change anything. Like, we're just using it for getting our 4-link and stuff. Forgot about Crown of Thorns. Crown of Thorns. Yeah, I guess you could maybe gamble that early on. I don't know. We're not going to be using Crown of Thorns for... I think Malachi Simula is just better. 20% double damage, blood magic, a little bit of strength, a little bit of lightning res. It's a really good starter helm. You got to put some respect on the 20% double dam, okay? You're not going to YOLO League Start Reliquarian? I am going to YOLO League Start Reliquarian. We are currently... Get a Greed Essence. Okay, maybe this was a mistake. This guy's tanky. We're updating the E-Blade guide. Does my title not say updating E-Blade guide? Or does my title say I am starting Inquisitor E-Blade? Screw starting something new. Please ask me about why I'm starting E-Blade again. Does my title say that? It might say that actually. I don't know. I thought I put updating E-Blade guide, but you know, it could have gone both ways, right? Could have gone both ways if we're being realistic here. Few players don't read, you know this? I know it all too well. Because I also cannot read. It's just inefficient. You gotta skip some words, you know? My axe. Appreciate the sub, Death Rage. Go Herald of... We'll try Herald of Thunder. Go ahead and... Wait, there's an ID person, right? 9 to 17 with spell damage. I think I have to take that, right? Well, I can't sell this yet, but... That is pretty dang worth. I do believe. Put this on.
Make it.
Sell that. Sell this. Life. You know what we need to do actually? We need to go back to Act 1. I'm gonna grab Runebinder. Let's grab Stormbrand here. We're gonna start linking this up. Heck, we'll put it in here when we swap over. And we're gonna grab Runebinder and we're gonna try that out throughout our run and see how it goes. I think next patch with the update, it'll be better than using Holy Flame Totem, but we'll see. We'll see how it ends up feeling. Is that Ruby NID'd? No, it's level 16. You can equip that. I think we can go Regen Mastery, honestly. With Righteous Fire. I feel like that's better than the 100% damage. Because you get the damage multi, and you get the RF, which kills things, and you get good sustain. I think I like that option.
Hello. While we live, we are blessed.
Go down here, we'll get our passive points. I'm thinking about it. Level 16 we need for Herald of Thunder to be on our character. We get faster casting. I think I'll do Stormbrand, faster casting, Arcane Surge. That's what we'll do. We'll see how that feels. We have a wand with some okay flat. It won't exactly simulate the Stormbrand damage buff, but it'll give us a feeling of where we'd be at for our... if we just had Runebinder on Stormbrand. With the updates a little bit. Get a bit of a feeling for it. I'll go ahead and gamble. What do I gamble? Probably a body armor and try to get 3 blue with faster casting for Stormbrand. Is this build for starting Sanctum? Yes, E-Blade is very good for starting Sanctum. You can do regular maps though if you want. The main thing I would say is if you want to start E-Blade, start with a couple Sanctums, buy yourself a Foulborn Ghostwraith. I'll have a setup for Foulborn Ghostwraith, and that setup will be good to go straight into do maps. We're gonna do that setup, and we're gonna do when to swap to Ivory Tower setup is what we're gonna get together today, but I want to do this run first through the campaign. I saw a crazy Poison Incinerate Glad I want to try. Good luck to you with that. That sounds like a build. Poison Incinerate Glad.
You are. Be well.
Okay. I'll just get it at level 18s when we'll do the swap. Okay, sell this, sell that, sell this.
Going.
Think about the strength AoE Holy Hammer on the new sign. What do you think? From what I could tell from the video, it seems like your AoE just keeps getting spaced out more and more. So I don't think it would honestly do too good. Well, I mean, Holy Hammer's, it really just depends. Holy Hammer seems like it's okay single target, but you're not going to get like a bunch of overlaps with the extra AoE. The AoE, I think, just keeps spreading it out. So I think it's a little bit hard capped on overlaps, but we'll have to see. I mean, I only looked at there was only a video with like semi-okay AoE, so it just looked like it spaced out when I saw it. Calm down, Oak. Calm down. I think Oak's gonna be using the new sweep this next league. That would be kind of funny. I don't think he will though, no. I think he'll still have old legacy sleep. Would be kind of funny if he had the new sweep though. Magic pack, go ahead and kill this pack. Get ourselves some EXP. We'll get a level 1 red gem from the Act 1 vendor after we turn in the Way Forward quest. That'll give us the fire res. We can benchcraft some fire res on the ruby rings and stuff. Gamble a 3 blue chest. Put Stormbrand in that. And then we can go fire res, RF master, and then we can work our way over to elemental overload next. We'll get rune binder on our next passive, which should work out well for us. Adding Oak to the checklist? I doubt it. It's probably just gonna be the same Oak, guys. It's gonna be the same Oak. Come on. You think that would change? Good old Oak on us? You think they would do that?
Hello.
There's no way. Okay, we'll go get this turned in.
Hello. Farewell.
28 fire res, fire res. With 3 transmutes. What else could I put fire res on? Fire res is already there. Fire res is full suffixes, full suffixes. Shield we could put fire res on. Amulet we could put fire res on. Am I gonna lose too much? Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully we can afford to do that. All right, let's go Act 2. We're gonna gamble a 3 blue chest. Are you the gamble guy? Maybe you're just selling a 3 blue chest. You're not. Purchase items. Righteous fire.
How be you, Exile?
Gamble body armor. Gamble body armor. I'm out of gold. Holy, that's frustrating. Alright, well, that's the closest we're gonna get. I think we just gotta get some more gold done. We just gotta get some more gold done. Whoops, wrong point. We swapping to RF? Are we swapping to RF? We're just gonna use the mastery for some extra damage. I just think it's good early, that's all. Holy Flame Totem, you're gone. You're now going to be... we'll keep it like this. We'll do this for now. I just didn't realize I didn't have this open the whole time. See how our Stormbrand does. When we start using it for a single target. We really want that to have Arcane Surge and faster casting on it. Holy, that cast speed. Yeah, damage seems okay. And Stormbrand's getting a nice buff. This wand's pretty decent, so I think it's helped simulating what it'll feel like.
Yes.
Remove from life? Ugh, I can't use that. Nope. No, 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 no. Faster casting we get for free. Come on, please tell me I have enough gold to gamble a chest piece that doesn't suck. 3 blue, nice. That's just terrible, terrible. But it'll work at the same time. Arcane Surge. Herald of Thunder. Sell all of that. Okay. And go up this way. Honestly, do it like this. See how these keybinds feel? Wait, you know what? Magma Orb like this. Stormbrand like this. Ooh, I should get Brand Recall, shouldn't I? My Axio, Captain Walmart, appreciate the sub. Still E-Blade even after the nerf? Yes. When something is so much better than everything else and it gets a nerf, believe it or not, it can still be good. Just because something gets nerfed doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's worse than it used to be. And E-Blade was insane. So a nerf doesn't make it bad. Well, I mean, okay, it depends how big the nerf is, but the nerf is not big enough. Copium? It's not copium, dude. It's just freaking true. E-Blade has a very strong skill. Even the nerf? Correct. You showing how to level? Right now we're showing how to level. We're gonna do some simulations of post nerf later today for an endgame, a more endgame setup. We tested a like our early budget Ivory swap yesterday with the nerfs simulated, which it was like 5 million DPS with the nerf simulated with just Balbala and Rathbeth basically. We'll test a more appropriate like end game setup. Hopefully we'll try to do that today. I think the biggest change with the nerf is you can't go CI end game anymore. I think that's the main thing it killed, because the CI end game nerf heavily like leaned more into in scaling, and that's not as worth it anymore. The thing is, the Ivory end game setup is pretty strong too. Cast speed. Yeah, brain recall would definitely be good. I'm gonna go get that now while I'm thinking about it. Because that would help us.
Not going.
Over here. Recall. This is better than my current wand. It is not.
Goodbye.
Alright. One more passive and we can turn on Righteous Fire. Be pretty dang good. Where are we going? We are so lost right now. Get me out of here. This is the C layout. It's something, dude. Layout's destroying me. We'll let you use early Righteous Fire. This mastery right here. 1 regen. And then I have a bunch of fire res from 2 ruby rings. And then I crafted fire res on other items. So basically just early on, you just sell all the garbage like magic items and rare items that aren't the right base types. You get a bunch of transmute shards and you use those transmute shards to do the fire res craft on 2 ruby rings and whatever open suffixes you have. Should have around 150 fire res. I have 167. Right now that's giving me 167 flat regen. My character has 400 life, which means my Righteous Fire is dealing like 300 damage per second to me, but 75 fire res takes that down to like what, 75 damage. So we have 100 net regen right now, and so it just works. So you get 20% more damage from the buff, and you get the Righteous Fire damage itself, which it's dealing, it looks like it's dealing 900 damage, which is actually quite a lot. So you could go Fire Mastery, or you could do this and then have the extra damage from Righteous Fire. So I kind of like this because it gives you like more clear as you go through zones and stuff. And it's a decent additional damage too. I think that was a pretty good Val time.
Going?
Okay. Going? Yes, I am. I might get rid of Holy Flame Totem just because I don't want to press it anymore. This sounds kind of annoying to press. Not Holy Flame Totem, get rid of my Flame Wall. One less button to press. I think it's fine. 2 Stormbrands seem like they're doing decently, and this is getting buffed. RF's good for clear? Yeah, it's good for clear. Is Lance RF or minion only player? XDD? E-Blade only, yeah. I only play minions, I only play RF, I only play E-Blade, I only play Relic of the Pact. There's a lot of only things I do. And by the way, I have no idea what the word only means. I'm just an XDD chatter that likes to pretend that that Lance is a one-trick pony. Shut the hell up. Ah! Let's go. Ooh, transmute. Give me that. Yeah, I'll take a transmute. Lance only uses Ivory Tower and only plays CI. Yep. It's too bad those things are opposite. Mana Flask. I'll take a Mana Flask. Don't mind if I do. And so RF is already getting us some kills, which is kind of nice. Even though we have like no RF damage links. We do have an open socket though. I could grab like Ellie Focus potentially, I guess.
Life in his right hand, death in his left. And then there are those.
Chorus game plus Ivory, Lance build, the classic, man. I might be an S shield believer now though. I don't know. I really want to take, be able to take on Tormented Spirits. And Coruscating gets countered by the Quad Ghost. With the shield, we'll get around that. The thing is, the shield's not recover on block, so... It's kind of a flag on the play a little bit there, not gonna lie. That's kind of an issue. So maybe that dream's not real. Would be cool to be real, but no recover on block is a big problem.
Allow your wisdom to be tempered by the flames of the past.
A dead man and a living machine. There's your truth, heretic.
Am I getting shot by a freaking rogue exile right now? Get the hell out of here, man.
Enough of this.
I'm busy. Or you know what? I'm gonna kill this guy just because he's annoying me. Freaking stop. Dude was harassing me. Absolutely harassing me.
Watch yourself.
Holy Flame Totem, you're gone.
This is neither the time nor the place.
What ascendancy do we level with? Do we just level with Inquis? Is it just Inquis time? What is the play here, guys? What is the play? Could also just click Hyro and level as Hyro. We could do that. Any ideas for Void Valdo build? Nope. Maybe I'll try to make my Reliquarian do it. I have not thought about it too much though. I enjoy the int nerf as well because it's going to shake up the Void meta a bit. It'll be interesting to see what the what a lot of people end up doing. I don't think it's gonna matter too much because at the end of the day, there's no Adziri, so there's no really need for a big max hit. So Void maps are still just kind of easy. So I don't think it ends up changing too much. I think CI Glad's still what people are gonna play. Potentially. Because there's just... This current form of Feared is just... It does not have a one-shot. It's not dangerous enough. Because they took Adziri out. What are your auras right now, Lance? My auras right now is just, right now I'm just using Herald of Thunder. I kind of want to run with Haste and with, faster attacks. On my shield charge, though. So I might be tempted to do Library. I'm not sure if that's the right call or not. I think I might do it, though. Faster attacks plus haste would make our shield charge like way more zippy. Okay. How do we enter this thing? Back here? Here it is.
Emperor must bear.
hour, 8 minutes, no stress. What am I supposed to be stressed about here exactly? Could have turned in that quest, but it's fine. Turn that in a bit. Could you have had faster attacks? Mule? Muling to level 8 is criminal. That's like a 10-minute adventure. I don't think that's worth it at all, no. Cios is gonna take a couple minutes tops, and I level up my character while doing it, and I get access to like haste as well. Muling makes sense for like level 2 gems. Sometimes it can make sense for level 4 gems, but level 8 gems, that's just a crime. That's just actually just illegal, I'm pretty sure. What level is momentum? Momentum is a level 1 gem. So it's just one you get from doing Muling Ranger. So we muled momentum because it gives you second check at vendor to get a 3 blue. And it gives you momentum. And it only takes a minute, right? It's a much lower time investment compared to a lot of other mule options. Some nice XP. Contempt. I don't think I actually care about contempt. But we'll take it. It is what it is. Okay, talk to not you. Talk to you.
Stay out of the shadow.
I get elemental weakness from you. Flammability, elemental weakness. But I'm going to be doing mostly fire skills. 15, 17. Also, we do elemental weakness. Screw it. That means if we have like flat damage somewhere, we can just make it work. We could go Battle Mage early. Battle Mage is actually really insane for leveling. Maybe I want to do that. Maybe I want to do that. What do you guys think about Battle Mage? Thoughts? Early lab Battle Mage. That's really like one of the literal best first labs you can do. It requires me to gamble like a halfway okay weapon though. Well, that should be pretty doable, honestly. You know what I can do is I can gamble like scepters. There's a chance it rolls with flat on it, and then I have the best of both worlds. Gamble a rare? Yeah, gamble a rare. Gamble a rare. Like this. Nope, that's terrible. That is trash. You think what everything is worth? I'm just kind of thinking about it in my head a little bit here. Because I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Do we go cast speed cluster? And just move our way into Witch right now? Or do we push up to minion damage? Minion damage gives us giga speed. I do like the idea of just having better attack speed than what I have right now. We get haste, we're gonna have better attack speed. Strength, dex, and let's go strength. No, I should have gone Dex. I regret everything. That was a mistake. I should have gone Dex. I need Dex for haste. What was I thinking? At least it has some Dex on it. Still not a great choice on my part, but...
Watch yourself.
Okay, let's go ahead. Do this. Grab these cast modes, honestly. Let's go here. 53, 54 Dex. Yeah, so we'll need a little bit more Dex on stuff to get haste. Haste, I definitely think is the play here. You just get to go so much faster. My res is trash, but that's because I have a bunch of bench crafted fire. We could definitely go to improve that a bit, for sure. Because you can swap the mastery. When I swap to Armageddon Brand, we'll swap the mastery. Oh yeah, heavy belts. Give me some good stats. Strength res. This already has res. This is open suffix. This is open suffix. I'm gonna keep the current one I have. Hopefully my strength is okay. Why do you kill this guy? So that guy has, he gives you the level 28 gems. And for us, that's Firestorm and Armageddon Brand. We want both of those. So that's why we kill that guy. He's got the goods. He's got what we want. Basically, we get level 28, we get to swap to those skills, and those skills are good. Much better than Magma Orb, much better than Storm Brand at this point. Well, Storm Brand is going to be more competitive. I still think Armor Brand is the way to level, though. It works too conveniently. Should not be the play, I think. It's gonna be worth the portal back to swap to those for killing Piety. We'll go faster casting combustion on Armor Brand for like max quality of life as we go through zones. And then we'll go what do we go for? Firestorm. Arcane Surge faster casting maybe? Later we can do Unleash at level 38. I think Arcane Surge is a good call at this point though. Gonna swap them out now. Hopefully I have a chance orb. Do I have a chance orb? Do I have a chance orb? I have a fusing. I can buy a chance orb. Firestorm. We'll go over here. We'll buy a chance orb, buy my Armageddon Brand, and swap out. Chance orb. Armageddon Brand. So we'll swap this for Ellie Prolif plus Combustion.
Watch yourself.
Honestly, that's probably fine for right now. That'll just work for us.
Yes. Goodbye.
Elemental Weakness. We'll go ahead and do the respec now out of Righteous Fire. Righteous Fire. Take out of there. Put over here. Then we'll grab Cast Speed. Armageddon Brand. Firestorm on this keybind. Armageddon Brand's really nice because it has a really fast cast time. Always go right when there's only one cart at the start of the zone.
Your conviction drives you here. But have you thought what it might drive others to do in return?
Get him! Where's Piety?
Damn you!
We need to start IDing any weapon we pick up. Because any weapon could have good flat. Does it have good flat? 20 to 49? It's like kind of good flat. I can't wear it though. Is this good flat? 2050 through 365. That's actually pretty good flat. Is it open prefix? It's open suffix. It's better flat than what I have, but I can't wear that. I'm way too dumb. Or way too weak. Way too weak.
See you.
So we put this in offhand. We can level that in offhand. That's fine.
Watch yourself.
Wait, I forgot to grab my quest point. EB is dead. EB is not dead.
I know the place.
Is it meh with Shaber's Touch gutted? Shaber's Touch did nothing to E-Blade caster. It did something to E-Blade. It did this. It hurt the accuracy, but that's not too hard to solve. As for the in-scaling, you just don't go CI late game. It is still very strong. We're gonna be doing some like endgame testing with it. We already tested a bit of a okay, do I want the haste? Do I want the haste? I do kind of want the haste. We'll see how this goes. It's not gonna speedrun Ubers anymore? Yes, it will. You were just... I think you're just wrong. It was pretty overkill damage. It's still pretty overkill damage. So it's balanced now? Yeah, it got nerfed. It needed a nerf. It's needed a nerf for a long time. I think it's probably still in the upper echelons of ways to deal damage in this game. Like it's still definitely one of the best ways to get flat damage in PoE. Well, they nerfed the quality and they nerfed int. So what that means is you don't go for like a +2 support shield and you don't go CI. You don't go like, you don't invest into a bunch of int scaling. It is no longer a thing you do. Two golden pages. Okay. Now I need to get another chance orb so I can buy haste. Unless it costs... I don't actually know.
Try.
It might cost that, I don't know actually. Siosa, what gems do you give? Burn damage, fortify, fire pen, energy leech, intensify. Intensify is pretty good for Firestorm actually. Swift brand is trash early. We'll go intensify, and then we're gonna go grab haste. It's an alteration, not a chance orb. Faster attacks. We can get a level to get haste. Let's also try to gamble a 4-link. Pure int helmet, maybe. There's a 4-link, but it's with a red. We have some chromes. This helmet sucks. Okay, so there's our 4-link. We can do intensify. Okay, let's see if we can get a chess piece. Gamble. We have one more gamble on us. Life, green, green, red. That is the colors we need for faster attacks momentum. So we're gonna save our gold. And we're gonna gamble a 3 blue. Let's see if we can buy a 3 blue right now. For gloves. We'll buy a blue and we'll use this. For our faster attacks links. Tried Blind Contagion Inquisitor. How does it compare to Trickster? Don't do Inquisitor. Inquisitor's a crit bait hit build. You need to do Hierophant. Hierophant I played and I quite enjoyed. Do not do Inquisitor with Blind Contagion. There's not like any synergy there. Well, my character 29. Did we get any values for the new holy skills? Did we get any values for the new holy skills? On the main release page, they have like 3 of them. They have Holy Sweep, they have Holy Hammers, and they have the Divine Blast shield skill. We don't know any of the other numbers though. That is all the numbers we are working with currently. You know what I could do is I could just put this body armor on and play no intensify on Firestorm. But nah, it doesn't sound great. I like still having combustion. What's our gold amount? 112. Would you do anything to account for the nerfs? Nah, man. I was planning to update a guide and not account for nerfs. Yes, obviously. We do want to look and do setups based on the changes.
Exile is
It'd be a little silly to test things without accounting for the nerfs. What would you play Holy Hammers with? Honestly, Strength AoE Slams would probably be fun with Holy Hammers. Just cover the screen in giant celestial Holy Hammers. Sounds like a pretty fun time.
Have you ever seen the truth?
Could start with Brutus Lead Sprinkler Jug.
Nightmare prevails. The light of divinity. The touch of God. This world is an illusion, Exile.
Earl Thunder is gone. Colossal here. Wasted all my mana before the fight. All my flash charges. A little bit silly, but we pretend that didn't happen, okay?
My Genesis Dominus. And now here I stand, countless miles and miles later, honored to be your revelation.
Good damage. It's okay. Firecast is always pretty solid in campaign. We get our battle mage level, that'll actually help a ton, but we need to gamble a 3 blue gloves right now to fix our link situation. It needs to happen. Is that timer live split? Yes. The one I like to use. Pretty basic, pretty easy to use. Is strength stack gonna be a play now? Strength stack didn't get nerfed at all. It's still very good, so yeah. Can't imagine a world where it's not a good play. Do I have enough gold to gamble? Let's see if I have enough gold to gamble. Just gonna make the assumption that I win this right now. It's a good assumption, guys. I'm not coping. Give me 3 blue gloves. Close enough. Cruelty works well with that too.
Of course.
And my axe. Appreciate the sub, Razor. Thank you, man. Let's go get Cruelty over here. Cruelty's a good red link for Ignite Armor Brand. Okay, 4 link there. Herald of Thunder is gone. Intensify, we're almost level enough for... We used more than 180 gold, so we can't afford to gamble a weapon. We're too stupid for this weapon, or too weak. We need to get some strength. We need to get some strength. I think we'll do that with the hybrid node, the hybrid, like, res strength node, in which... That wheel's honestly pretty good. We'll try to gamble a scepter and we'll get hopefully something better than what we currently have. Before this league, I'm thinking about playing an E-Blade build or an Ivory Tower build. I mean, Ivory Tower is good with E-Blade. If the life stack node is good for the Reliquarian, we might do a Ivory Tower with that. It's been about 9 months since the last time we played a proper Ivory Tower character. And I have the, I kind of want to do it just to showcase that they nerfed int, but that doesn't really change that the top end of ES is still insane. This shield sucks. This... Okay, it's all bad.
What is it, Exile?
All bad. Okay. Do that. Do this.
You will be remembered.
Start going through there. We can get a little bit more levels before. Let's try to get a decent weapon before we go bother with lab. We'll level up a bit more before we bother with lab. Because unless we have a good flat damage weapon, Battle Mage, early lab doesn't do too much. And right now we just have a, like, kind of a whatever weapon. We could have bench crafted flat. No. And maybe we'll just gamble on the next time we get a chance and then we'll go do lab. Or we just do lab right now, assuming the chests at the end are going to give us a weapon that has some flat damage on it. Let's just do that. Because right now we're missing a ton of flat damage. We'll probably be one-shotting everything with Battle Mage on. Get this Ascendancy. We'll go do lab here. Hi, Crookies. How you doing, man? Not having to build into pen lower res instead of focus on other things is huge. Inquisitor? Yeah, Inquisitor has the pretty clean early power scaling with the ignore res node. a little bit worried we're a bit squishy for lab, but hopefully it's fine. 600 life is in the get one shot by Azaro territory. Dude, I need to figure out what happened to the YouTube auto player, dude. I swear it just keeps going to random locations outside of my actual playlist and it's driving me insane. Like every other track, it goes somewhere random. This is gonna be good for early Sanctum. I think E-Blade is literally the best build for early Sanctum. And it has been since Sanctum existed. If I was doing this league start though, honestly, I'd run like 1-2 Sanctums, get my initial level, and I would peace out. Is what I would do. I would go straight into maps. Sanctum is not good currency. I would get my initial like 2 runs in, buy myself some gear that's just gonna make me like end game viable for like Shaper, and then I go and start obliterating maps. Is what I would do. Ooh, we haven't done this yet. We haven't done the trial. I'd rather just Heist than Sanctum. Heist is a lower build requirement. So it's like if your character doesn't have really good damage, but it's still lower initial currency. It works fine though. I usually do a little bit of demolition. I don't know, 5 to 10 demolition contracts. Buy the basic gear to do Sanctum, then run a couple Sanctums and then buy the basic gear to do like T16s. Okay, this is gonna drive me crazy. YouTube, what the hell are you playing? Where's my playlist? It just got freaking lost and started playing some random tracks from who knows where. I need to figure out what's going on. Do you think Mana RF is still viable League Star with the int nerfs? Yes. Its top end is a lot worse. You never go choir. Its early game is still pretty good. Haste Aura's turned off? Shoot, I don't know when I did that. Thanks for letting me know. How long have I been running around without a Haste Aura? That is embarrassing. That's a backtrack one. I don't want to backtrack. I think we just go over a few minutes. Oof. Hopefully it's not killing our time too much. We're partway through Act 4, so we should be on target for sub 2 Katava, I think. I think we've mostly been doing the run pretty much correctly. I think. So autoplay setting was changed recently. That's why it's forcing random stuff instead of picking in your playlist. Do I have to turn off the autoplay then? Is that what I have to do? We can go ahead and take them until 85 on quiz, spec into Hyro and run Blighted Contagion. Yep, that would work. If you want to farm up like way more gear, maybe a little bit more try hard with getting your initial currency or your initial gearing to a better state. Yeah, you could do that. Absolutely. Go over this way. Nice. Click the altar, but it didn't click. Thank you, quality of life coming in next patch, where I won't run into that situation. Where I click the altar and it does nothing because I was 0.2 nanometers away from where I can click it. Beautiful. I am ready for that patch. I don't know about you guys. That sounds nice. Are you still going to run Peabod? I think people saying Peabod's the play are coping. They are not really accounting for the ramp, in my opinion. I think Stormbrand is a better Sanctum skill with the buffs and the nerfs. Buffs the Stormbrand, nerfs the Peabod. Like, top of the line ramp is 570 effectiveness with Peabod. Top of the line ramp for Stormbrand, which happens instantaneously, is 400. Like, you need to get to like 15 stacks before you're dealing equal damage. And that entire time, Stormbrand would have been dealing more damage. Some guy said he did some calculations in chat, and he said you had to hit, I think he said 18 times on full ramp before Peabod starts dealing more damage to catch up from all the not dealing more damage for the entire time it's ramping.
I am no beast of burden.
Before your enemies are worthy.
It'll all be upgrades. Strength belt, please be an upgrade. How is it so bad?
Receive
How is that just like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life?
our gifts and rise
Fire, attack speed, 57, 57, and I can use it right now.
that we all
That's pretty good. Okay. That is our item then. Take this thing. Quality, we'll add it to Armor Brand. I'm not sure it matters too much. You quality your Storm Brand because you're gonna level it in the offhand. That's probably what you should do. Or just YOLO a random thing.
truth is illusion.
Flat damage, 136.
Provided us with
300. Holy! Battle Mage is such a powerhouse early lab. Did you guys see that? Did you see my damage just go like 2.5x there? Anyone else see that? That was freaking sick, wasn't it? We still need to benchcraft something. I don't know if we have a... Hopefully we have some space to benchcraft something on it. We'll see.
Watch yourself.
Do I have any prefix open? Oh, I have a prefix open too. I could craft Flatfire as well. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good stuff right there. That is good stuff right there. What was that actually said was good? This sword is better, and I have the attribute requirement for it. The axe I needed another like 30 strength that I don't have. But basically, you just ID random rares. Maybe you gamble. You're just looking for a weapon with some okay flat. Fire is nice because then it works with the Ignite Prolift from Armageddon Brand. You can see there the Armageddon Brand was kind of like clearing the packs as they were spawning. Well, Battle Mage is insane flat early on. Those are really strong to level with. Technically, if you wanted to like leap slam around, you could do a two-hand weapon too, which would be maybe more flat, but I like shield charge. Shield charge feels pretty good in this situation. Okay, so we're missing lightning res now. We could just get that by getting a topaz ring, I think, and we're chilling. Battle Mage works with this. Battle Mage, you can use any flat damage from a weapon. Very, very strong. Of early game Ascendancies, I think Elementalist is the best. But this Battle Mage node is pretty insane for campaign. I think Penance Brand is dead. I think it's balanced.
Yes.
Not dead. No longer the most powerful spell that allows you to not be anywhere near the enemy and do damage.
Be careful.
It's Spellblade level 38. Spellblade is not great early. It starts at like 60% of your weapon's effectiveness. It's okay. Depends how good your weapon is. It's less powerful on a build like Inquisitor initially because you have 100% of the weapon already. You know a leveling mode filter? I do not. I just use NeverSync's filters. I download his entire suite of filters with like the regular filter, which shows basically everything. I league start with that, pick up everything, ID everything. Once I have like some mediocre rares, I move up strictnesses. And then once I have like some good rares, I move up strictnesses. You know, like every time I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I no longer want to be picking up whetstones, upgrade the filter, you know what I mean? That's usually how I do it. You'll get to a point where you say, my loot's pretty good, I'm seeing loot I don't want to pick up, and then you upgrade the strictness. We'll replace Peabod. So if you're doing Sanctum, I think the answer is honestly Stormbrand. If you're doing Sanctum, I think it's Stormbrand. Other stuff, like outside of Sanctum, there's a lot of like halfway decent skills, but Peabod was over 1,000 effectiveness at full ramp. Now it's at about 570. So it got cut pretty much in half. The thing is, most spells are around that 500% effectiveness mark. So it was just twice as strong base DPS compared to most spells. So it's way more balanced now. Still, there's gonna be people that use it because it's still decent effectiveness, but you're really gonna need some cast speed to not feel bad, because that activation time will be very noticeable, especially on an early character. I do not recommend it for starting Sanctum. I think you will feel very bad compared to like Stormbrand. I think even honestly, I think Armageddon Brand would even be better than Penance Brand initially for Sanctum. Shield has a green. And I think that'll allow us to swap our shield, because our shield's just from Act 1. It just had like the right colors and was movement speed base. 87 strength, we're at 64. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Yeah, freaking wrecked, calm. 27 strength, block chance. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good. How do I... Okay, I'm gonna respec one node.
Yourself.
Who is my respec person? It's not her.
Very good.
Respec, point here, point here. Put shield on. Wait, shield doesn't have a suffix. Shoot, I want to do that. Put shield on. Refund point. Put this on. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. Did I not grab Dereso's thing? Please tell me I grabbed that earlier. Oh, thank goodness. All right, stop the count. I just finished the treadmill. I need to move this to the side.
This is not creation. This is perversion.
Would you play Falmore Ghost Wraith if Ivory wasn't in the game? I'm recommending that for early game. E-Blade. But late game is still Ivory Tower. It just scales more, yes. Will there be a leveling POB? Yes. We're doing the